The story begins in the enchanting, canal-ridden city of Venice, Italy, a place of winding waterways, ancient bridges, and superstitious whispers that echo through its narrow alleys. This is the world of Nero, a scrappy black cat with piercing green eyes who has spent years maneuvering through the shadows of this magical city. Nero is a survivor, a creature of the night who has learned to navigate the treacherous streets of Venice with cunning and grace. He is quick, clever, and resourceful, but he is also deeply conflicted. He has lived a life of crime, of debt, of servitude to forces far more powerful than himself. And he is beginning to question whether he has lived the right life. Nero is indebted to Rocco, the ruthless and powerful feline mob boss who rules the underworld of Venice's cat population. Rocco is a massive grey cat with piercing yellow eyes, a commanding presence, and an iron fist. He is feared and respected by all who cross his path. He is the king of the alleyways, the lord of the rooftops, the master of the cat underworld. He has connections everywhere, and he has eyes and ears in every corner of the city. Rocco runs a vast criminal empire, controlling the flow of food, territory, and information throughout the cat society of Venice. His word is law, and his temper is legendary. He does not tolerate failure, disobedience, or betrayal. Those who cross him are dealt with swiftly and brutally. Nero has been in Rocco's debt for years, carrying out tasks and favors that have kept him alive, but have also trapped him in a life he never wanted. Nero is not a bad cat, not really. He has a good heart beneath his cynical exterior. He is kind to those who are kind to him, and he has a soft spot for the helpless and the lost. But he has made mistakes, bad choices that have led him down a path he cannot escape. He is trapped in a web of obligation and fear, and he does not know how to break free. The story opens with a tense interrogation scene. Rocco and his gang have captured a cat they suspect of stealing tuna, a precious and highly valued commodity in the cat underworld. The hostage is terrified, pleading with Rocco to believe him. "Please, Rocco, it wasn't me," he cries. Rocco is unmoved. He demands to know where the tuna is, his voice low and menacing. Rocco threatens the hostage, telling him that if he doesn't tell the truth, things are going to get pretty ugly. The hostage insists that Rocco has the wrong cat. Nero is present, trying to focus on the interrogation, but he is distracted. He has other things on his mind. Deeper questions about his life and his purpose. He is tired of the endless cycle of violence, debt, and fear. As the interrogation continues, Nero's attention drifts. He looks around the dimly lit attic where they are holding the hostage. The light bulb swings gently overhead, casting flickering shadows on the walls. He notices the wooden beams, the crates, the dust motes dancing in the light. He wonders if this is all there is to life, endless petty crimes and loyalty to a boss who would never truly care about him. His mind wanders to the rooftops of Venice, the beautiful cityscape that spreads out beyond the narrow alleyways. He thinks about the freedom of running across the slanted rooftops, the moonlight casting silver shadows on the ancient tiles. He longs for something more, something meaningful. He wants to find his purpose. Rocco notices Nero's distraction and snaps at him. "Nero, focus." Nero apologizes, but his mind is elsewhere. He is thinking about the life he could have, the life he wishes he had. He is thinking about the choices that led him here and the choices he could still make. The hostage, seeing an opportunity, tries to escape. There is a scuffle, a struggle, and in the chaos, Nero finds himself face to face with the hostage. The hostage is smaller than him, weaker, more afraid. Nero sees the fear in his eyes, and he feels a pang of empathy. He recognizes something of himself in the hostage, a creature trapped by circumstances beyond his control. Nero makes a split-second decision. He lets the hostage go. It is a small act of defiance. A tiny rebellion against the life he has been forced to live. The hostage escapes into the night, disappearing into the labyrinthine streets of Venice. Rocco is furious. He turns on Nero, his yellow eyes blazing with anger. But Nero stands his ground. He tells Rocco that he is tired of the violence, the fear, the endless cycle of debt. He tells Rocco that he wants something more from life, something meaningful. Rocco is taken aback. No one has ever spoken to him like this before. He is not used to defiance. Rocco warns Nero that if he crosses him, there will be consequences. He reminds Nero that he is in debt, that he owes Rocco his loyalty and his life. But Nero is resolute. He has made his choice, and he will not go back. Nero goes out into the night, alone for the first time in years. He walks the rooftops of Venice, the moonlight casting long shadows across the ancient city. He looks out at the beautiful cityscape, the canals glistening below, the distant domes and spires silhouetted against the dark sky. He feels free for the first time in his life, but he also feels lost. He has no idea what comes next. As Nero wanders the rooftops, he stumbles upon a group of cats gathered on a slanted rooftop. They are a motley crew, a collection of strays and outcasts. Some are scarred and battle-hardened, others are young and naive. They are not part of Rocco's organization. They are free, independent, and they live by their own rules. Nero is wary at first. He has been taught to trust no one, to see every other cat as a potential rival or a threat. But the cats are friendly, welcoming. They invite him to join them, to share their food and their stories. Nero hesitates. But something in their eyes, something in their open and honest demeanor, draws him in. He learns that the cats are part of a small community that lives on the fringes of the cat underworld. A group of outcasts who have rejected the life of crime and servitude. They survive on what they can scavenge and hunt, and they support each other through thick and thin. They have no leader, no hierarchy, no rules except the bonds of friendship and mutual respect. Nero is drawn to this life, this simple, honest existence. He feels a connection to these cats, a sense of belonging that he has never felt before. He starts spending more time with them, learning their ways, sharing their meals. He begins to feel like he has found a family, a true family, for the first time in his life. But Rocco has not forgotten Nero's defiance. He is furious that Nero has escaped his control, and he is determined to bring him back into the fold. He sends his henchmen to find Nero, to drag him back to the underworld. Nero is forced to flee, to go on the run. The cats from the rooftop community offer to help him. They hide him, protect him, and fight alongside him. Nero is moved by their loyalty and their courage. They are not blood relatives, but they are a family nonetheless. They are bound together by choice, not by obligation. A confrontation ensues between Nero and Rocco. Rocco arrives with his gang, determined to take Nero back by force. The rooftop cats stand with Nero, refusing to back down. It is a tense standoff. A clash between two different worlds, two different ways of life. Nero looks at Rocco, and he sees not a powerful mob boss, but a lonely, bitter cat who has let his hunger for power consume him. He sees a reflection of the life he might have led, the life he is determined to leave behind. He tells Rocco that he is done with the violence, the fear, and the endless cycle of debt. He tells Rocco that he wants something more, something meaningful. Rocco is enraged. He lunges at Nero, ready to attack. But the rooftop cats intervene, protecting Nero. The battle that ensues is fierce and chaotic, but the rooftop cats are outnumbered and outmatched. It seems that Rocco will prevail. But Nero finds his strength in the moment of crisis. He sees his friends fighting for him, sacrificing their safety for his freedom. He realizes that he has found his purpose, not in power or wealth, but in the bonds of friendship and loyalty. He fights back with all his might, determined to protect his new family. In the end, it is a battle of will as much as strength. Nero proves to Rocco that there is more to life than power and control. He shows him that true strength comes from friendship, love, and the courage to stand up for what is right. Rocco is humiliated and enraged, but he is also defeated. He realizes that he cannot force Nero to return to the life he has chosen to leave. He retreats, vowing revenge, but Nero knows that he has one. He has found his purpose, and he is finally free. Nero looks out at the rooftops of Venice, the moon casting its silver light over the ancient city. He is surrounded by his friends, his chosen family. He has found his purpose, his belonging, his place in the world. He is no longer a creature of the shadows, serving a master who cares nothing for him. He is a free cat, a cat with a purpose, a cat with a family. The story ends with Nero and his rooftop friends walking together along the rooftops, silhouetted against the glowing full moon. The city of Venice spreads out below them. A labyrinth of beauty and danger. They are cats of the night, creatures of the shadows, but they are also something more. They are friends, they are family, and they are free. Nero's transformation is complete. He has gone from a cynical, bitter cat trapped in a life of crime to a brave, loyal cat who has found his purpose. He has learned that true freedom is not about escaping obligation but about finding the courage to choose a different path. He has learned that family is not about blood but about love, loyalty, and the willingness to stand by each other. Through thick and thin. As the moon continues to rise over Venice, Nero looks at his friends and smiles. He is home.